Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? Now this video is to really get into JT and her inspiration being Jacki-o, and how much of Jacki-o, or why Jacki-o seems to be an inspiration to JT, right? In my opinion. Now this is one of those opinionated videos just to kind of get it on here and, like, I guess push you guys to think about things in a certain type of way. Just giving you guys my perspective on things. It's not for you to feel the same way. I understand if you do not, but this is just my view on, just what I've noticed, right? So let's go. Follow me on this journey. I want to talk about JT and how she speaks about her biggest inspiration being Jacki-o. Now, all the girls, right? A lot of these rap girls, all of them can always say that, hey, Nicki Minaj has came into the game in a way that it just was absolutely amazing and never seen ever since Lil Kim. The void of Lil Kim, Nicki fulfilled that. Lil Kim went to jail around the time Nicki came out. Lil Kim wasn't out here doing her big one, and when you see Nicki Minaj, you see Lil Kim, even though Nicki doesn't really say much about Lil Kim because of their personal issues. It is clear that Lil Kim has had a big inspiration on Nicki Minaj. And I would also say another inspiration would be Foxy. And there are some parallels to Foxy and Lil Kim to where it was the inspiration of Nicki Minaj, right? But every rap girl, you would not be a rap girl in the game if you did not admit that Nicki in some way or another inspired you. If not her as like her being an artist, I would say her come up inspired a lot of the girls, right? And JT's no different. JT is inspired by Nicki Minaj's come up into the game. How her being the strongest female rapper, being able to hold that torch, create a voice for female rappers. You can't hate that. You kind of got to salute that, hey, she came into the game when there wasn't a lot of women able to do it. However, there's the downside to her being in the game and stopping other women from coming up, into the rap game. It was shown, or looked at least, that since Nicki has came, she did not welcome the, outpouring of female rappers. Female rappers weren't able to stand tall. She didn't encourage other female rappers. It was more of a very selfish thing. This mine. I don't want any other female to shine. It feels like she was threatened by any other girls doing it. It was up until Remy Ma came out and she-third her. And when we say she-third, I mean like that song she-third definitely shook some things up to where Cardi was able to come and many other girls were able to come after that. I think that Remy kind of opened the doors, basically like kick down the bullies so other girls can come in and other girls can pour out and just be as successful. And ever since Remy had welcomed Cardi B on that stage, and then Cardi has welcomed a lot of other female rappers. Every other girl have been welcoming, and it came. It was like when Nicki was the one standing at the door, she was keeping it shut, and Remy, big bad Remy, came and kind of knocked the bully down, and other girls were able to come in, being at Cardi. And ever since then it's been that, right? I say this to say that JT was also one of the girls, city girls, that benefited from Remy and Nicki going head to head, because she was able to come up after Cardi. Both of the girls was, meaning the city girls, right? And I think that her being from Florida, meaning JT, because this video is predominantly about JT, her being from Florida and her just being down there, I think a lot of her inspiration came from the Florida girls, right? And now the Florida girls, let's speak about them. There are two Florida girls, which is Trina, and then is Jacki-o. Now, Young Miami like pushes her inspiration being Trina, like, oh my God, I am the Trina, like, of course. And they spoke about when they went and they did shows how Young Miami would be Trina and JT would be Jacki-o.
No problem, that's from 2004.
Jacki-o is the hugest inspiration to me. That's my favorite female rapper out of everybody. Like, that's the best female rapper ever. This means so much to me. That's who I think I am.
You guys used to come out as Trina and Jacki-o?
Yes, when we first started. That's Trina. I'm Jacki-o.
Now, as JT coming to her own as an artist, we've seen a lot of Jacki-o's influence. When I heard her come out with not Sideways, okay, I was a little bit taken aback from that because I was like, I heard a sound that I have not heard for a very long time. I was like, wow, you know that young jock, you know, it's giving Jeezy, that, yeah, like that. That's what I heard. And I was like, oh my God, when I heard the song, I knew Jeezy would be on it. I just felt it in my heart and my spirit that Jeezy would be on this. And now I'm hearing that the remix is coming out with Jeezy. And I'm like, oh, it's something to be said about that, because I heard the song and I felt that Jeezy would be amazing on it. And I'm like, wow, like, where is she coming from with this style? You know, I'm just hearing like kind of like Southern music, you know? It wasn't too much Atlanta, even though some people came from Atlanta that did that type of music. It was just a Southern music that Miami and, you know, the South kind of took over for a long time back in the 99s and the 2000s. We've heard this. But when I hear JT on it, I'm like, oh my God. And then I was like, wow, like this is absolutely different. I did not even, I'm not going to lie to you all, I did not think that JT would go this way. I did not. I didn't think that she would be interested in this type of sound. And it just is, it's amazing. It shows you who her inspiration is. When you hear females rapping, you kind of get to know, okay, yeah, you see a little bit of Kim in that. Oh yeah, you see a little bit of Jay-Z in that. Oh yeah, you can see their influences, like from the things that they say and how they come and how they rap, you know? It's just, you just tell. And when I heard her, I was like, oh my God, it's giving like down south. And so I started like just listening and, you know, feeling the vibes and, you know, getting into it. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. You see Jacki-o and JT heavy, so heavy, even at her looks and heavy in her inspiration. And it's crazy because Jacki-o did not have a long run in this music game. She did a lot more mixtape wise, and, you know, she really fed the streets. And JT basically pushes herself on being the city Cinderella. So it makes sense that she would, and I kind of want to do another video talking about something else as far as JT, the new logo and everything, but that's a whole nother video. This video is just about Jacki-o. But her being, JT considering herself being the city Cinderella, it makes sense why she went, you know, towards the Jacki-o route, because Jacki-o always prided herself on feeding the streets. She's like, I'm going to beat the streets. I'm going to feed the streets. I'm going to be the queen of the streets, you know?
All I can tell an artist is just keep swinging. Yeah. The law of averages and keep swinging, you're bound to get ahead. So just keep swinging and just staying relevant and just keep beating the streets. Right. It's a 24-hour job. You can't do it, you know, 10% or 20%. You got to go hard. You got to go all the way.
The streets is going to make me like a star. The streets is going to put me on. I'm here for the streets. She's never been, I'm not commercial. I'm not, you know, if you see a lot of Jacki-o's previous like interviews and her, you know, people like things that she's done with people, interviews and videos and everything, it always looks like kind of old fashioned. It always gives camcorder vibes, you know? It definitely did that. And when you see it, it's like, oh my God, okay, that's why JT wants this whole camcorder kind of look, you know, old school kind of look, because it puts her in the mindset of Jacki-o.
I'm going to keep beating the streets. That's what I'm going to keep doing. As far as this music, as far as these mixtapes, that's what I've been eating from since 2004. I dropped the album, Poe Little Rich Girl. That was on a major, semi-major label. Since I'm not with them anymore, I've been able to stay relevant by dropping mixtapes. So that's what I'm going to continue doing.
I get that now, you know? And then even when you think about Jacki-o, Jacki-o kind of got... she got arrested twice for stealing, shoplifting.
But a few weeks after filing for bankruptcy, the rapper was arrested on a shoplifting charge alongside a friend. Apparently, the person accompanying Jacki had been lifting products while the two were supposedly shopping at Neiman Marcus, a highly priced department store, as both ladies got picked up by the police after they were spotted. Now clearly Jacki-o didn't learn from her mistakes. She was picked up yet again at Bal Harbour for the same offense of shoplifting.
And JT has a case for credit card fraud, stealing too. So I see the parallels, like, oh my God, this woman was really your inspiration in a lot of ways, even like in the negative route, even though like it shouldn't be that. But I'm saying that she really was inspiring her, and her kind of her story, or you kind of see how JT is kind of like was kind of going down similar routes. However, I hope that JT's deal is way better, because Jacki-o, the reason why Jacki-o did not get as big as we know Jacki-o to be is because the papers wasn't right. You know, her contract wasn't right. You know, she didn't have commercial success because she wasn't around the right people. Florida, it was around a lot of greedy MFers. People was playing in her pockets. People were taking publishing. People were taking her money behind the scenes. So she wasn't a big success. You don't really hear much about Jacki-o. And what's crazy is JT has really made us like really look and Google Jacki-o. She's keeping Jacki-o's like name alive. You know, she's keeping Jacki-o's image alive. And a lot of people don't really know much about Jacki-o, but when you hear JT, a lot of JT references comes from Jacki-o.
Okay, so Sideways was a whole nother song. That song is inspired by Jacki-o. She have this song that it be like, Jane Friendly, and I'm PMSing, and my lights ain't on, and my rent man. Like, it's just like, somebody tell me when a change gonna come. It's this song that's called Change Gonna Come by Jacki-o.
Bitch, I ain't friendly. I don't fuck with y'all bitches.
Bitch, I ain't friendly, and I'm PMSing, and my phone ain't on.
And if you listen to that, you would definitely hear Sideways, the energy, the vibe from Sideways and that. And I feel like she's so much inside of me. You know what I'm trying to say? I love, like, my obsession with Jacki-o is what I want a fan to feel about me. Like, I want somebody to grow the fuck up and be 30 years old and still have that feeling for me. Like, if she gonna do a show, I don't care who show up, I'm gonna be there, like, singing her shit word for word to this day.
If you hear Sideways, you know what I'm saying? I ain't friendly. That's Jacki-o right there. You know, a lot of her influences is Jacki-o. And the thing is, unfortunately, the mainstream media don't really know Jacki-o. They don't really know Jacki-o, don't really know much about Jacki-o. You would have to really do your research to figure out about Jacki-o. So that kind of is beneficial for JT, because it's like she's like introducing the world to a different type of sound, a different type of swag, you know, a swag that they necessarily didn't deem marketable, you know, didn't really put money into, didn't really push, but it lives inside JT and is becoming successful. And I absolutely love that, you know. Nicki Minaj used to say that the next girl is going to do it bigger than the last girl, you know. If Lil Kim went down and Nicki Minaj, people were able to see Kim and Nicki, keep Kim's name alive, I think that's absolutely amazing. And even though Nicki may not have wanted that, but she really kept Lil Kim's name alive, because people were like, man, when they seen Nicki, they saw Kim, you know, they just saw that. They didn't see a lot of the other people that she has been influenced by. You can kind of tell somehow, but you really see Kim like stand out and slap you dead in your face when you see Nicki, you know, even though that's not something she probably wanted, but it's true, you know. But when you see like JT, it's like, wow, okay, you have to really get into Jacki-o and be like, oh, this bomb, like this is, it's a bop, like it's what's up, because Jacki-o she did not have that success. So JT is like just reinventing something, you know, re-pushing the wheel, like showing us something that we are not necessarily used to, you know. And it's crazy because Jacki-o has had a lot of different issues with a lot of the girls in the game, you know, rap girls. She's been beefing with a lot of them.
The Fox Bozo, Foxy Clown, Foxy Cotton or Jello. Shit, I wanna see who the hell is the Geppetto.
In addition to Foxy Brown from earlier, Lil Kim was now on her hit list, as well as Trina.
These hoes don't like me. I know these hoes wanna fight me. I don't even want to entertain this bitch, but the hoe keep saying disrespectful shit during her interviews. Jack Ripper, a fuck I don't give a. Throw a set like a feminine Muhammad Ali, a sticker.
And it's kind of crazy because it's like same thing with JT, beefing with a lot of the girls. I think the difference is, and let me tell y'all, Jacki-o stood on business. Jacki-o, you wasn't going to play in her face. It don't matter what she got. You going to show her respect, you know. But I'll say the difference is that JT is more of, you know, I think that when you see that live that she did with Nicki Minaj, where it kind of seemingly looked as though she was bowing down to Nicki, which is nothing wrong with that, it felt like Jacki-o would not have went for that.
In the car, when you was in the car, how that song go? Write that song right now.
My dear song is saying, wait, what it say? Nicki can't rip no beat. She ain't even from the street. So I was in my Jeep, my Lucy braces.
No, finish it. Keep it going.
Wait, I don't remember. I don't know. I scared. Nicki ain't even rip like the street. Nicki ain't in the. Nicki can't rip no fucking beat. She ain't even from the streets. I'ma drop you like a bag of groceries. Like, you know what a grocery store have and you drop it at the door?
You know, Jacki-o, her personality, you're not gonna punk her, you're not gonna put her in her place, you're not gonna do that, you know. And I think that at that moment it showed that JT was starstruck. JT was like kind of confused on how to act, but you know, they're still friends, she and Nicki, and they're still, you know, cool. They didn't fall out or nothing after that, but it did definitely look like she was, you know, just looked absolutely like she was a punk, you know, like she was scared, or she was letting, because of what Nicki's done in the game and all of that, play in her face because of her stardom. And it's unfortunate because Nicki got a cackle out of that, but it really made Nicki look kind of bad in that instance, and JT look kind of bad in that instance. But I think that Jacki-o would have never fell for that. And I think that Jacki-o, just her personality in that way is very different. But JT's still on the come up. JT has a lot of development to do. So I don't, you know, throw too much at her. But I don't think that Jacki-o would have went for what she did with, you know, Nicki Minaj. Because Nicki Minaj in that instance was kind of like Foxy. Foxy tried to do that to Jacki-o. And Jackie was like, you're not finna come down here and disrespect my people, disrespect me and play in my face. No, 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 no. If we're going to have to fight, I'm gonna have to put hands on you. You're not gonna do that. So I think that there's some differences there.
With you. Long as I got confirmation I was straight with, so I dropped that bitch. So fuck what you heard. The hoe could get on any TV station, any DVD. I don't give a fuck. Ho, you know I whooped your ass. I put feet on you, bitch. And I do it again, ho. Come your ass back to 305 with that bullshit.
And what's crazy is, out of everybody Jacki-o kind of linked with or was cool with, it was Remy Ma. That surprised me. I'm like, what?
Dear Miss Remy Ma, Miss Thang of NY.
Remy Ma was like a sister to her. They were super close. She even has a song writing a letter to Remy Ma. And it's like, oh my God, you know, it just gives that they had that female empowerment thing. And she was connected to Remy. But I understand, because real beasts, you know, stick together. And their connection was absolutely sisterhood, you know. It's no secret that it's been alleged that Remy also put hands on Foxy as well, because Foxy had a nasty attitude because of that mouth Foxy has. So it's been multiple girls that have had to check Foxy because of her attitude, because of her mouth, because she handles herself as far as like she's better than everybody else and everybody got to bow down before her.
Really want me to smack you? Like, what the fuck? She's like, you know, I'm not even gonna get into, you know, people got on Timbalands and all that. I got on a good toe right now. Like, it's like 6 feet of snow outside. Why do I even see your toes? Like, fucking, I'm mad I'm even having this conversation. Like, I was like, you know what? It's not even worth it. Like, I already know. Like, I seriously smack you. Like, let this be the last time. Like, you went crying to Bird Product. We got the same business manager. Like, crying, please, beg her, just leave me alone. Don't say anything. Like, is it so hard to say no comment? Whatever. Like, we went through all that. So let's just leave it at that. Like, you know, but I'm walking. She's keeping it extremely moving. Like, so once I get on her, like, once I'm like, yo, say anything. Like, yo, say Brooklyn. Say Fox, say anything. Like, and it's gonna be a fucking rap. She was like, security, where's Jay? Where's Jay? Can somebody find Jay? Like, why is she even in the building? Can we get security? Like, you have security with you out there. Isn't that big diesel nigga right there? Security? How you put security? Screaming for security. Like, after that, and I think the next morning and the next day I got a call from Billboard Hot. He was like, we need to have a talk. You need to sit down because this has to stop. And then after that, I agreed to leave her alone. I wasn't going to talk about it. She probably going to be tight when she sees me. I don't give a fuck, because she doesn't see me and nothing's going to fucking happen. She's not going to say nothing. She never does. Let's keep it like that. Especially after the whole Jacki-o instance. How's the Jacki-o?
Jacki-o. Yeah, let's go with that.
I'm probably didn't get the pep talk from her down.
Because she got that co-sign with Jay-Z, so she was feeling herself. But Remy allegedly put hands on her as well. So it's crazy that, you know, Jackie and Remy have a friendship and both of them are cool. It's been alleged that, you know, Jacki-o is the reason why Foxy allegedly went deaf. Allegedly. This is all alleged. They said that Jacki-o smacked her so hard that she hadn't been the same after the slap, allegedly, ever since. They're saying that Jacki-o really got her together. It was a big, like a deep slap that it affected her entire eardrum system, and that she felt it, and that it affected her later on in life. In my opinion, I don't know how true this is, but this is what's been alleged. But yeah, Jacki-o was absolutely amazing. She was wonderful. You know, she was the South princess of her time. She and Kaya kind of fell out. She and Trina kind of, it was ditzy a little bit with her and Trina. I think they made up, but it wasn't clear that they were beefing, but they had some differences, her and Trina, you know. And it's like, wow, it's just, you kind of don't know people and what influences them, and it's amazing to see people and their different influences, you know, people that connect to them, people that stand out to them, people that like they absolutely love. So I love seeing that for JT, and I'm like just super like ready to see what's next for JT, you know, because this Jacki-o era is going to be absolutely amazing. It looks good on JT. Both of them are chocolate girls. Both of them come from the same place, you know. Jacki-o is a Sagittarius, just like JT. I'm a Sagittarius as well. So it's amazing.
And I feel like I'm just so her. She a Sagittarius too. I'm just period. I'm a Sag boom. Yes, she's so Sag, and I feel like our energy intimidate people in a way we speak with a vengeance and how we demand. People just don't like it, and it's like, let me turn this down, but it's just almost impossible to turn it down.
And it's something like poetic about keeping somebody who did not get their image and did not get, you know, the look that they needed, keeping their voice alive, you know. Tupac once said that I may not be the one, but I'm going to spark the mind that's going to change the world.
I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world.
And I think that that's what is happening here, you know. Jacki-o got into it with Kaya over her saying that she's the queen of the South. Kaya did not like that because Kaya calls herself the queen. Saying that she's thug missus, all of that, you know. Jacki-o stood on business. None of the girls were gonna play in her face. Anybody could get it.
Thug missus, undisputed queen of the South. Ain't nobody can take my belt. They want to try. Shit was because I said I'm the queen of the South. I ain't gonna call myself no duchess. I ain't gonna call myself no justice. I ain't gonna call myself all them out. They want to claim to be the queen of the South. That's great. Bitches that's walking around mad at the world because they ain't got shit popping off and they trying to get innocent people involved in their movement. Bitch, sell your records. Don't come talking shit to other.
And I think JT stepping into her own, she's becoming more like just like that, you know, with Jacki-o. She's seeing what Jacki-o had to go through in the game. She's seeing the differences or the back and forth between female rappers. And I'm here for it. I want to see this era of JT. I want to see JT step into her Jacki-o and we see what inspires. You know, what's crazy is Jacki-o was one of the first people that called DJ Khaled out on the BS, because DJ Khaled, it was very hazy for a while if he was a part of like the New York or was he a part of Florida, Miami, like, you know. And Jacki-o basically was like, no, he's not. He doesn't support us, you know. He been out here not playing my records. He been like just playing with Florida artists and didn't want to rep us, you know. She was the first one who like put his mess out and had everybody looking at him sideways.
If it's business, why you taking things personal? If you hear something banging in the street, even if you don't do it for me, do it for the love of your city. Since you claim Miami as being your city, do it for your city.
And revealed that DJ Khaled wasn't playing her records because he was too big for her. DJs make up 50% of the artist's success, and they know that. I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of DJs are starting to become more arrogant than artists, and bold with it. Your job is to play music and support what the people like. It's not about what you like. It's about what the people like. One DJ in particular is this Khaled dude. He's gotten so beside himself and decided that he's not gonna touch another one of my records. And that's cool, because when the streets deal with you, I'm good. So what if DJ Khaled doesn't play my music? Sing as though he's not from Miami, he doesn't represent Miami. Jackie said, I have a problem when the DJ feel like he's more powerful than the artist. And I think that's the stance that he takes when it comes to his music, and it's just ridiculous. So I do have a problem with him. Apparently, Jackie believed DJ Khaled didn't support local artists in Miami. She continued saying, it's not just me, but a lot of people do. Maybe they think it and don't say it. But I choose to say it because I feel like it's an injustice and it's not right. And it's not right and it's not fair.
Really? But Jacki-o is absolutely amazing, but she never got the credit that she deserved, never got the praises that she deserved, and JT is giving that to her. So shout out to JT for doing that. Shout out to JT for doing her big one with Jacki-o. And I'm here to see this era of JT, y'all. But don't y'all think it's actually like really cool how JT is showing homage to Jacki-o in such a major way, and showing different looks of Jacki-o, just coming out here and really, you know, batting for Jacki-o, and her big inspiration being Jacki-o. Like, I think that she loved Nicki Minaj's come up, and you wouldn't really be fair if you're mentioning female artists without mentioning Nicki, but I'm saying I think she loved Nicki's come up, but I think when you talk about music and musical influences is a Jacki-o. Just how she's rapping and how she's coming. She don't rap like a New York girl. She not rapping like that. She's rapping like, yo, I'm from Florida. Like I'm out here. I'm out here, and I knew it wasn't Trina, because when I see Young Miami, I see a little bit of the Trina influence. I don't see that with I really don't see it heavy with JT, but Jacki-o, it makes sense to me. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. I love y'all. Bye.
Jacki-o, get on my motherfucking live right now. Somebody call Jacki-o. Tell Jacki-o I said get on my... Tell me, let me hold my phone. Go on YouTube. Play 672 bars. Tell Jacki-o to get on my live. Tell Jacki-o I said get on my live. Skipping class and hanging in the halls, but every time I rap, I break a nigga bars like that. And they couldn't understand how a petite bitch spit lyrics like a man. That's what that bro brought rage out. By the same time, All Eyes on Me came out. Yeah, I remember by December I was wildin', and all I wanted for Christmas was a pop album. Once I got that thug life in me, I was good, and all I really wanted was to rap my hood. Poker Bean Projects, 15 ab, home, a down pie, the slipper blows aside. Only 50, but I was moving fast, and fuck going to school, but now I'm getting cash. No trick, no biggie. Oh, trunk full of clothes, TVs and plywood, trunk full of... Go to my... Ask the bitch how I been around business. Been telling broke niggas that they can blow clicks. Never stop rapping, cause I knew one day that it would happen. Did it happen? My claim to fame. Go to, Jacki-o, go to YouTube. Smiles ain't smiles, motherfuckers start telling all my business now. Start comparing me to you know who, cause I ain't her, cause she can't do what I do. I was signed to 2 labels, I ain't with them no more. And I ain't gotta tell y'all already know. Ha 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 ha, Jacki-o got a brain, I'ma keep it like that and I'ma respect the game. 3 deals, but never a machine. Give me my best shot and I'ma make y'all believe. I ain't laying down, pussy nigga, I'm a fighter. Can't take my crown, pussy nigga, I'm a writer. Them motherfuckers I see y'all at the top. And all y'all that hating on JT can blow clock. Talking all the bullshit. When I'm talking, please don't forget to mention good shit. I was there for you hoes. Remember them days when you didn't have a dime, but your bills I pay. I put pimp on your kids. Ooh, that's so dumb. Doing my rap thing. Can you turn on? Oh, you ungrateful hoes. I laugh at you bitches. The only way you see me now is in the pictures. You can't win a fight. That's already won. And I don't give a fuck. You can talk. And I ain't a killer, but a whole lot of shit that happened in 05. But Jacki-o is so Jacki-o gon' ride. Try to hold me back, call my family pain. Stupid motherfuckers even try to take my name. But it's just me, yeah, it's just Jacki. And I don't know now bitch that try to walk past me. I don't see now bitch. Hood, bougie, classy. Tits like these, pretty face, and I'm nasty. The apple ever make it, the ambulance the truth. Bitch, I see Proverbs when I'm in the booth. Y'all see me from the business and come out by myself. No rapper co-sign me, had to co-sign myself. What? No trick, no biggie, no joke. No Luda motherfucker just It's some hit me, it's called a core DJs. It's some... They be telling them K's. They don't play their Leah ass stinking, especially in general they call big arranging. Real nigga radio. On some real shit, I can't pretend with you cause I'm a for real bitch. So hold up you bougie and your feelings how easy. Listen to my shit and have your stomach feeling queasy. No chases is big cause I'm for the real world and we don't sugarcoat shit.